welcome back to Fattie McFattville Friday.
The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better.
Oh, yes. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel of my weight loss journey. Hope everyone is doing well. This Friday, the week is over yet again. I'm telling you, and this is going to be my 1 month weigh-in. Today is February 2nd. Yesterday marked the first 1 month. Yesterday was February 1st. So this weigh-in is my 1 month weigh-in. I cannot even tell you. I'm saying this all the time. I'm like a broken record. But it flew by so quickly. The first month is gone. Last month, if you don't know, go back and watch my other videos. This is the 5th video that I have made for my weight loss journey. But I did last Friday weigh in at 331.4. And I started off my journey January 1st at 346.6 or 0.4. You think I should know these things. It's 346.6, I'm pretty sure. And as of last Friday, I weighed in at 331.4. So I have lost 15 pounds and hopefully more when I weigh in just a little while. I'm hoping, I know I'm probably not going to get to 20 pounds. If I do, I'll be really surprised because it usually just curves off after a while and you maintain that 2 to 3 pounds, which is great. I am okay with, like I said, I've showed y'all before what 1 pound looks like. It's a whole lot, even if you lose 1 pound. And I know all of you who are on the journey too, it can be discouraging when you know you've done really well for a whole week or however long, and you get on that scale and it only says you've lost 1 pound or a few ounces or you haven't lost anything. That's just how it goes sometimes. Don't stop, because in the past, that has made me quit. I have quit before because I knew I worked really, really hard, and then I got on the scale and it said I didn't lose anything. That was really discouraging. So I've learned to go over that hump whenever it does happen, because you fluctuate. Your water, all kinds of different things can hinder, or the next day after that, it'll all just be whoosh, and you'll get on there and it'll all be gone. That's why I only like to weigh in once a week, because your body weight can fluctuate even during your diet. So I try to just stay with the same day when I weigh in, but each to their own, however you want to do it. Let's see how my week went. I think it went pretty well as far as dieting goes. I did not have any mishaps. I wanted to many times. Many times I was not feeling too well, too tired, maybe a little stressed out just of life. And I really wanted to, I could feel myself wanting to pig out on something. So instead of picking the wrong things to pig out, I pigged out on some carrots or some peanuts or something like that, instead of a bag of chips and a burger and fries and a pizza and a box of donuts and or whatever else, whatever tickles your fancy. So that is one thing I have to say. This whole month, I have made so many changes, and that's what this is about. It's not about losing the weight so quick, because that's how we are. We want the weight to just melt off of us miraculously and magically like that, and it's not going to. It's going to take some time, especially if you're someone like me who wants to lose like 150 plus pounds, it's going to take some time. And if you put that time in and that effort, and every day take another step, go at it again, even if you failed the day before, get back up the next day, refresh, rewind, and start again, and you will reach your goals. We can reach our goals, like I said, in 2018. It's time. It's time to keep that promise to ourselves. It's like you're lying to yourself every time. I'm speaking to myself here. When I break that promise to myself of I'm going to start, I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it, it feels so good. After a month, I feel already so good. I have so much more energy and a little bit of pep in my step, even though this week, I have to say, which you saw a little bit of that, I was mean. I was really mean and grumpy like. And I don't know if that has to do with my diet or just being human. You know, we all have those days where we feel a little under the weather or we feel a little grouchy, but mine just turned into a few days that led to a whole week feeling that way. It's just mean. John's like, you're mean. You're mean and 18. It's like, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. But it does get frustrating sometimes. And it's not all been perfect this month. I'll tell you that. It has not been. And but I feel like I've really done my best. And I'm really happy with already the 15 pounds that I have lost. And I know there will be more. There will be more. All right. So one thing also I started this week that I talked about last week was the exercise. I didn't do it all week. Now, we did have a side job Monday that we did, and it was kind of an empty house. If you don't know, I do maid service. If this is your first time watching, please go back and watch the other videos. You'll understand a lot of this, a whole lot more. But we do maid service. We clean people's houses, and this was a clean out, so the house was empty. So I had to do baseboards and the cabinets and stuff, which I'm really used to. I've done it for many, many, many years. But I could feel it in my legs. The next day, I could barely move and bend my legs. So that was a whole workout Monday. All day we were at this house, and I got my workout for sure Monday. So I didn't feel like doing any exercise starting, getting up earlier the next day to do it. So I finally did, but not since yesterday. Okay, no, I started yesterday with that. Yesterday morning, I got up 30 minutes earlier. You know, small changes. It'll turn into a bigger change later here. But I did walk a mile. Yesterday morning before I went to work. And I did not leave my house. If you go on YouTube, right here on YouTube, and look up Leslie Sanson. Yes, Leslie Sanson, and I will put that here on the screen. Leslie Sanson Happy Walks. And it has the music behind it. It's her and some other people. And as long as you're moving to the beat of the music and keeping up with that pace, and then she does put other motions and stuff in there, and it's about 15 minutes or so of that, then you have walked a mile. Very easy. And not taking a whole lot of time out of your day. And I think it's a good way to start, too, if you're just starting with exercises and stuff. It really doesn't make me break a whole lot of sweat, or it's not an intense workout or nothing like that. But it is moving and getting going. It's a good start for me, okay? But I know I have to do aerobics. I'm on my feet all the time. I'm constantly moving. I just don't sit at a desk for my job or anything like that. I'm always on the go. I'm always on the move. So I have to do extra work when it comes to an exercise. And I have ordered my videos that I like to work out, that I looked on YouTube and they did not have. So I have purchased those and I'm waiting for those to come. And when those come, that is the workout that I would like to do. And I told you, I'm not telling you until you see me doing it and see who I work out to, so you can all have a great and glorious laugh. Yeah. But I did start with Leslie Sons. I think I'm saying it right. I'll put it up here on the screen. And like I said, it's 15 minutes. You can walk a mile, or you can do that one all over again, and you can walk 2 miles. But she does have a video that you walk 2 miles. So those are good starts, and you can just pop those on whenever. I mean, you know, sometimes we waste 15 minutes just looking on Facebook or on YouTube or sitting down and scrolling through the TV when you could have already walked a mile and got some exercise in. So I have done that yesterday morning, and I did it this morning. So that's a start, okay? Can't despite small beginnings. You got to start somewhere. Another thing that I did not do this week that I said I might do or might not do was the cabbage cleanse, the cabbage diet. I have purchased my cabbages, and I have purchased my vegetables, and I will put that recipe down below this time. And I am going to start that Sunday. Oh yes, when I get back from church, the cooking of the soup will go down, and what I will do this whole week from Sunday to Sunday, I will have a shake. I do meal replacement shakes. Slim Fast shake in the morning, Slim Fast shake for lunch. I will not be eating lunches this week. I will do the shake for breakfast and for lunch. Maybe a small little handful of something snack in between. My water, like I say. And then at night for dinner, I will have just the cabbage soup. And as much as that as I want. And I usually eat like 2 bowls. And it fills you up. I mean, it's a lot of broth and a lot of cabbage and vegetables, and it fills you up, and it cleanses you out. And I feel like I need that at this point in my diet, and I feel like I'm ready for it now. And that's going to happen. So I'll keep you posted and updated with that and how that goes. Yeah, it is really hard. I also purchased, which I've been really wanting for a long time, our Kmart here is closing. Yeah, we still had Kmart's? Really? Kmart's? It is closing as of April. So, went in to check out because they're having, you know, liquidation sales and all this. But I did get me a shaker cup. I didn't get the name brand one because look at that. $2.50. I got it for $2.25 because it was a little percentage off. And I did get one of these things to go in it because this really, I'd use the powder for my meal replacements. And so I can store... this here. I can store the powder. I can put a snack in here if I wanted to, like some grapes, some nuts, I don't know, whatever. Or I could take it out. And then I could put my powder in the bottom. So that's perfect. Perfect. And it closes right up. Goes on the bottom here. This is great for when you're shaking it up. Blends it up really, really well. And this also has one of these on there, which really helps when you're blending up the powder. And it closes really tight and does not leak. So if you do have a Kmart, I don't know where else they sell these. This is the cheapest one I have ever seen because the regular price was $2.50. I mean, you can get some of those blender shaker cups and they're $12 or so. But you cannot beat that. I paid $2.25. $2.25. And so I have used this week and I love it so much. All right, so gonna start the cabbage soup diet this week, starting Sunday, and hopefully my videos will come soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna walk a mile or 2 each day. I don't really do any rest days when I'm walking with that, but when I do my aerobics video, I do it at least 3 times a week. And sometimes more, almost like every other day, I kind of do that. And sometimes I end up doing it, it's how I feel, every day. I don't really do that rest type of thing in there, but I guess I should. But Once I get going, I get obsessed with it. Get obsessed and I want it to happen. Okay, so recap this week. I think I did pretty well. I think it went really good, and we shall see. The scale will show. One quick thing. I didn't want this video to be that too long this time, but I am up to 72 subscribers on my channel since October. I think that's pretty good. I know other people got hundreds and thousands and millions. Maybe one day I'll be there. I don't really care. I'm not really after that. But when I do get to 100 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. Woo! So, if you will please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you will please like this video and share it. Share Fattie McFattville Fridays. I do singing Sundays every Sunday. I do mystery box openings, sometimes thrift store hauls, or if we go on some adventures, I put those in there too. So I don't only just do Fattie McFattville. Fattie McFattville. But that is the journey I'm on right now. And I need you guys. We need each other. I've had so many people tell me already that I am motivating them to get started. Oh, that is so great. Y'all are motivating me because you're telling me about your journey too. And I'm watching some of y'all have channels as well and watching y'all lose your weight. It's just great that everybody's doing so good. And even if you're not, please say it to us and we can be there for each other. We have to have one another. It makes it so hard to do anything by yourself, no matter what it is you're doing. You can do this. We can beat this together. Yes, we can. Okay. There was another thing I wanted to say. Okay, this is what I was going to say. Brain fart. Starting February 7th, I am also in a bet. I'm gambling on my weight. It's an app called Tbsp. I will try to link that down below. It's from a channel, and some of you who are doing this weight loss challenge and stuff may have heard of her. She's getting pretty popular out there. She really is. It's called Fat Girl Fed Up. She lost 312 pounds. Oh yes, in 2 years. So if you have never heard of her, look her up. She has a YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook. I think she's on all of those. It's called Fat Girl Fed Up. And her husband or boyfriend, get me wrong, I don't know which it is, he lost 95 pounds. So together they lost like 407 pounds or whatever together. And they were also on the award show and stuff. I didn't get to watch all that. I guess they were recognizing her and him for their great accomplishment. I mean, what an accomplishment for her to especially to lose 312 pounds. Wow, you go, girl. Well, I saw her put up on her channel or on Instagram or whatever it was that I was looking at, one of the social medias, and she's doing a bet. It's called Tbsp. If you get this app, there's several different games on there. And what you can do, it's $5, I think, to join the club, the membership or whatever. And then most of the bets are like $30. So you will bet $30 for the whole month. Like I bet $30 for the whole month of February, from February 7th to March 6th. This is how long I have. I have to lose 4% of my body weight, which I did this month already. Which I know it can get harder sometimes the second month. But I believe I can do that. I'm going to work very hard to do that. And if I win, you have to like take pictures of before yourself on the scale. There's like a code word you have to write in there so they know that it's you, that you're not using someone else's weight, that it is you. And then you submit your pictures at the end showing how much weight you have lost. And if you lose the 4%, you get to split the pot with the rest of the winners. Oh, yeah. So right now, there's like, as of today, there was 1,619 people playing that has bet $30. That's all you can bet, on this one. So the pot was up to $48,000 and some odd whatever cents, okay, or whatever it is. So, even if everybody won, you would at least get your money back. But, you know, not everybody out of 1,619 people, I'm sure, are going to lose 4% of their body weight. It says you at least most of the time, if you win and you lose the 4%, and 4% for me, as of last week, if I still weighed 331, what I weighed in last Friday, I'd have to lose like 13.2 pounds. That's 4% of my body weight. You would just have to, I just typed it in my phone because I don't do good with percentages. I just typed it in my phone and it told me how much I'd have to lose. So I have to lose like 13 some pounds or whatever. Okay, so it says at least most people have doubled their money. So you would get $60 back. Or they have tripled their money sometimes. But hers is going to be the biggest diet bet that they have ever had since she's so famous and stuff now for the girl who's lost so much weight. So let's see. I'll be the guinea pig for everybody. Let me see how this month goes for me and if I lose the 4%. And let's see what I win and how much I get back and when I get it back, how long it takes. And let's see if it's legit and that it works and all of that. And then I will let y'all know. So then the month after that, if somebody of y'all on here wants to try it, then we'll all try it again and hopefully win some money. I say at least I would love to win a little bit of money like that. I'm already going to be losing the weight anyway. And if I could double my money, that's great. That gives me some spending money to buy some new clothes. Because when I lose 50 pounds, that's my first goal. I want to buy me a really nice outfit. So when 50 pounds goes, we're going shopping and you're going to come with me. So I got to have some mad money for that. So I think, hey, what's to lose? Let's see what happens. It should be fun. Okay. I'll let y'all know what happens with that. And I will try to link all of that down below. Okay. Here comes the weigh-in. All right, everybody. I started at January 1st at 346.6. As of last Friday, I was 331.4. So, let's see what I did for my 1 month weigh-in. Ooh, I'm excited and nervous at the same time. So let's see. Here we go. Here we go. 1 month weigh-in. It'll help you live a better life. Dieting. It'll help you live a better life.